My OG, I call her Gigi. For me, this little cotton ball underneath this little pillow, she call it. Because you can't go here. Go here, you have to go there. Yeah, I don't get no days off. No days off.
Good morning.
Hi!
Did you drop your ring?
I did!
That is yours?
Thank you!
You're welcome.
See, they're going with the clotting again. High arterial pressures.
Like when I have it like this,
Ouch.
it goes okay. Is it good?
No, it's not. When I just pushed in, she said,
That looks like thick blood.
it looks like she's got it.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to get stuff again?
No, I want to go home.
Okay. Well, let's go stop it then.
Yes. I was under.
So,
It's funny because
What?
she's like, it's always her. Yeah, how
With
do
the
I?
red. It's the red. Oh. Always remember, like, say if the blue clot and you need to rinse back, just switch the lines around. It's the lines, not the needle. And then if you gotta rinse back in the blue, rinse it back slower than 200.
okay.
I mean, in the red. If you gotta rinse back in the red, like the needle, like how we just had to do with her, always rinse back slower than 200. You know what? You are my second person
It's the machines.
to show access.
Yeah, well, I just
Looks
had
like
that
it
procedure. Well, it's not. I'm going to the.
stenosis in there.
I'm going to the surgeon. I haven't had the phone call yet, but they said I have to actually go to the original surgeon.
There's some stenosis, which is causing probably
What's
clotting,
stenosis?
like narrowing and
Yeah, that's what they've
blockage.
been opening up. They said
Yeah,
they have to open
but
it.
the only thing is
But
we
they
need
just
an
did it
image of where
yesterday.
the narrowing is, so that we can avoid going in that area. So therefore, we won't have an issue like this.
I think it's here.
Nah, it's here. See, they need to image your whole access and look at where the narrowing is, so there we can pinpoint the stenosis.
Oh no, they just did that yesterday.
Well,
I'm
when you go to the
confused.
surgeon,
Yeah.
just make sure that we get a report. Ask them
Okay.
for a report of everything that
Print
they
out?
did. Yes, and bring it to us, please.
Okay, yes, you got it.
Because it's so hard for us to get it from them. versus
Really?
You. I mean, it's not hard. It
From,
just
like,
takes
it's
a
easier
day
for Vascare?
or a couple hours. Vascare automatically sends it to
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
They know. Prater and everybody else, we gotta be like, hey, hi,
Yeah,
send
okay.
us the report.
I'm glad you told me now because they did tell me yesterday. They contacted me actually. They told me after surgery, but you don't be listening. You sedated. But they did say that after that I'm gonna get in contact. So they contacted me and they did say that I have to see the actual surgeon.
Yep, tell them that you want a printout for your dialysis place of everything that they have done to your access. And where, like, even if they can give us like a diagram of where to stick, where not to stick.
I just tell them to give out the whole report.
Yeah.
You need everything. Huh?
Okay.
Girl, God.
No, it's the gum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have
What's your
snacks.
You
got
do one or two.
Both. Let me out of here.
Hold
I'm
on.
ready to go.
Oh,
It's so crazy because we was just talking about this. Me and Jill.
Why do you always get off early? Why?
Because it's God.
It's not God.
It
you
is.
need the treatment.
No, I don't.
You do too.
He's about to end me. I'm about to be done with this by the end of the summer. Watch what I tell you. They're going to clear me. They're going to say, like, she no longer needs dialysis.
That would be amazing.
I know, because my life is amazing. I'm a miracle already. So why wouldn't I get him the second one?
Well, after you have pizza, come over today, okay?
Yes, me too. I'm excited for the pizza.
Okay, after the pizza, come over.
Huh?
I said after the pizza, come over.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we're gonna clean that.
The other side is still clean though.
Good. I'm glad you're making work in progress
But
on
you
your
don't
days off.
understand the other side. It got worse because I bought so much stuff.
That's what we're not trying. We're trying to declutter and then. Come on, Kai. I invited Onaja too.
Other people that are architects.
I invited them.
They're on lunch.
They're on break. Why?
I was wondering. I was
What
like,
you mean, why?
There's 5 of them.
5 of them what?
5 sexes out of that team.
On
The
what?
team over there.
What are you talking about?
all right,
No, it's 2.
we getting
I
off
know.
early
They should take the
again.
break at the same time, 'cause Bella takes it.
As you can see in this picture, I have an hour and 26 minutes left of my treatment. You guys, I just have such a powerful testimony. Like, I just feel so ecstatic. Like, I feel so much joy right now in my heart. I mean, and it's been a long time coming, but like I've known this has been coming, but I mean, this today has just been like, whoa, like, gosh, come through, you know? So just to give you a little background, so I had a rough last 2, maybe 3 weeks of rough treatments, just like crazy. Sometimes the machine, sometimes my arm or whatever. Okay, I've been had since like March. I had a procedure in March on my arm. I had a procedure in February on my arm, and I had a procedure yesterday on my arm. And I'm like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It happens. Lupus, maintenance, all that other stuff or whatever. So I'm like, okay, great. Whatever, not questioning it. I just deal with it, whatever. So I went to treatment today. Literally had a procedure on my arm yesterday, right? It's not even 24 hours. Machine acting crazy, whatever. My arterial pressures are high or whatever. So they keep trying to fix the machine, keep trying to restart. She tried to restart. So I'm like, she was like, it's done. We can't do no more or whatever. Now, at this point, I'm clotting. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only so many things they could do. So now my blood's starting to clot. So at that point, it's like, you got to either start the treatment over again or you just be done with the treatment. It's like, what you want to do, Kim? You want to start over? I said, no, let me go. You know what I'm saying? A nurse is telling me like all the consequences about, you know, leaving treatments early, about you've been doing this a lot lately or whatever. Sometimes I'll stay. Lately, I'm like, no, I'm ready to go, because I literally was having this conversation with the lady next to me. Her name is Jill Jones. And we having a conversation, and normally, you know, we talk, but then I'll be asleep, you know what I'm saying? So I was actually awake my whole treatment today. And so we were talking, she's showing me a little bit about her background and what she went through as a child. And I'm like, wow, like, she's powerful testimonies of just making connections on my lifestyle. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy, you know, which is why I truly love going to dialysis, because you just hear so many testimonies, and then you can kind of relate on like, damn, maybe we both in the same situation. Maybe that's why, you know what I'm saying? Just childhood traumas, you know? So anyways, so I'm like, okay, cool, or whatever. We talking or whatever. And she was asking me, you know, what's going on with my arm or whatever. And I'm like, man, I've just been having some issues lately with my arm. And, you know, that's why I've been in the treatments early and this and that or whatever. And so literally was just talking about this. My machine is fine, right? Prior to me having this conversation with her, all of a sudden my machine starts going off. And they like, damn, what the hell, man, Cammy, why it's always you? And I'm like, yeah, why it's almost always me? Because the machines are janky. Granted, you know what I'm saying? They janky, they old, they outdated. And I contacted Medicare, like, we need some new machines, because they got new machines. And they telling the patients and the workers, the technicians, like, oh, we don't have that type of money. We only get paid $300 per treatment. I said, who paid $300 per treatment? Now, my insurance, like for dialysis, is $5,000. My treatment centers bills out $5,000 for one treatment. $5,000. So my insurance pays like $3,000 for me to be there per treatment. So I'm like, who's paying $300 per treatment? And that's why they're telling them, like, this is why we can't have new machines and we can't afford to pay y'all more. I'm like, fuck you, DeVita. Okay, you're a good team, but fuck you, because at this point I know what my insurance pays. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm going through the process of Medicare, like, hey, we need updated machines, helping them, you know, elevator or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself,
way back. This has been going on for a while. I'm like, okay, maybe that's why I have to go through this whole situation, because these machines need to be updated, and they'll play the system. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's a business. They always gonna try to save money where they can. So, but I'm like, people need to be comfortable when they're at treatment. They got machines where, it's like touch screen, like that helps to teach the technicians, and it's like easier to process when it's complications come around. Like in my situations, then, I wouldn't have to end treatment early. If they got the little chairs that you can sit in, and it's like warm massage chairs, and they heat up, like, yeah, we need that. Like, we want to look forward to going to treatment. You got to be there. You obligated to be there. So why not enjoy it while you have to? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I told the lady, like, I've been having issues with my arm or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now they're saying I got to see a surgeon or whatever. Literally after I said that, not even 5 minutes later, my machine starts going off. And I'm like, oh, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's just crazy to me, because it's like everything that I say lately, it's just been like, boom, like God is like, boom, like, yep, boom, boom. Like, and I have to be so careful with what I say, because it's like literally life or death for me at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's always been life or death, but like lately I have been like really so powerful that like God is like, stop playing with me, Camellia, because for real, like, and I'm like, okay. So I literally, I was talking to her, I was like, I don't even trip on the fact that like my machine is acting up or that I'm having an issue. I'm tripping like overjoyed at this point, because honestly, I'm like, damn, like this means that God is about to take me off of dialysis. I've been saying this, like I didn't say it to a few people, and they'd be like, oh no, okay, Cammy, whatever. And I'm like, I'm telling y'all, like, why everybody out of the treatment center, everybody got the same machine, you know what I'm saying? We all on the same machine, same setup or whatever. Why is it me? It's always me. So I'm like, I'm telling y'all, this is God telling me that I'm almost done with this journey. And I was telling Jill that or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm on my way home. I call the mamas immediately, because that's my go-to people right there, right? I call the mamas and I'm letting them know, like, okay, yeah, this is what happened, whatever, treatment, and we talking or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, because that's God telling me that, I'm almost done with treatment. And mom was like, yep, and they all go, geeking me up, gassing me up or whatever. And then I started telling them, like, it's because I'm meant to save people. Like, I'm meant to save people. Like, this, I have to go through all of this stuff because I'm supposed to heal myself. God has me in store to be a healer. I gotta come back to this video. Like, they calling me, but yeah, I'm meant to be a healer. And so I'm telling them, like, I need to go out and, heal the world and just do it for, like, because I've been through so much, and God has honestly designated me to be that healer, to come and save the people. You know what I mean? And honestly, you guys, like, literally after I got off the phone with them, I looked up and there was a car in front of me and says, go and tell. Like, if that ain't God, like, I'm gonna tag these pictures. Like, if that ain't God, I don't know what is. Like, he just keep confirming, like, yes, go, girl, go. You got it. I got you. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm so overjoyed, because I know this journey is almost over, and I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Like, he didn't put me through all of this for no reason. Like, I know, like, I'm meant to heal the world. Like, and it starts with me. So first I got to heal myself, and then I'm coming for y'all. We healing together. We doing this. We got this. I love y'all. I'm so excited. And here it is, y'all. Look at, and it's a Kia, and I drive a Kia. My dad sells Kias. Look at this. This is God. This is designated for me. This is a message directly to me. And God always adds those little sprinkles on the top when he knows, like, this me. Don't deny it. It's definitely from me. This message is from me. Yeah, so today was a powerful day, and I'm so excited to see what God has in store for me moving forward. So just watch out, y'all. We coming. Peace and love.